everyone, this is Fernando. I'm here in the small convention here in Mizucon. Well, you can tell from this little tiny blimp here as a Pikachu here in the Hilton Hotel near the Blue Lagoon Hotel here in Miami because it's closer to the airport here. I don't know you guys would be able to see it because there's probably certain amounts of trees here, so you can't hardly see it. Well, this hotel here, it's hosting the small convention called Mizucon instead. So the only thing is, I'm gonna be, dressing up as this. That's called Corona. Yeah, it starts with a beer. It says Corona instead, but it's called COVID-19 beer. Guess what? This is only cost me like at least $30, but it's not that bad instead. I didn't want to dress nothing too big and too fancy or nothing like that. And of course, in Florida SuperCon, it's the same thing, you guys, okay? And of course, let me stand in the shade because it's just too much brightness in the sun because the sun bothers me instead. And right now, of course, I'm gonna spend only one day only and about at least 7 hours here instead. Just see the shows. Looking around, taking pictures of people dress up for cosplay. You guessed it instead, of course. And include the mask with it too, you guys, okay? And of course I got my mask. It's in my bag instead, you guys, okay? And of course I got other things to do tomorrow instead. Just like bowling, of course, bowling practice on Sundays. And meanwhile, I'm gonna have fun and enjoy instead. Well, for me, I'm not a guy who spends too much time getting drunk or going clubbing or doing whatever it takes to just to be, getting normal people like that. Those people are not my type of people. The people that I spend on is in the convention or somewhere else like Special Olympics, social. Social groups, and what else? And spending time with my family. That's another thing because family's important, you guys, okay? Because you know how I am instead. Because some people like that, they don't hang out with the wrong crowd instead. Because if you hang out with the wrong crowd, it's not good to be. Because some people like that are fake friends, and people like that don't want to get to know you. They just want to be who they want to be instead, you guys, okay? That's what I'm here for this video about. It's about me, about what I do for a life that for me, I don't spend wasting time by getting to know a random person or anything like that. The only random people that I introduce is just nerd kids instead. You get it? People instead? Nerd kids or nerd peoples? That's what are my type of people because these people are here, they talk about, superheroes, they talk about anime, video games, conventions, cosplay, you guessed it, of course. And this video, it's about how education that conventions can also change everybody's lives instead. For me, I'm also a convention person. Look what I'm doing instead. For every time instead. I always do videos just like what I explored or go places, do whatever it takes. Of course. And definitely to have a great time, you guys, okay? And of course, this is just my type of life instead, okay? I'm not the type of person that it's gonna go and screw up people. No, that's not me. That's somebody else who's doing that. Sometimes people like that are always living backwards. Some people want to live forward, not backwards. And people, that's the only education that it is for people who don't succeed in goal instead. Once you don't succeed in goal, you never have a beautiful life. Okay? Sometimes God finds a way to find a good life for me instead, and they did. One time when I was in the convention or anything like that, me and my sister, we went to the convention once in 2012 instead. Well, that was my first time, and it wasn't that bad. Let me tell you something. When Miami opened to the first time to the convention in 2012, and for the very first time, it gathered a group instead for people who love comic books, who love to talk and socialize everybody instead, okay? This is the only thing that socializes people instead. You know how couples always meet each other like this, right? You can also meet new friends here, just like in the conventions are, okay, you guys? Exactly. Of course, I'm not like a club person. I'm gonna meet some random stranger there. No, some people like that are normal to others. You know that others, they seem kind of weak and sometimes selfish because not everybody doesn't make enough money like that. You guys, okay? For me, I do make enough money, but believe me, I'm not rich. I am rich and poor at the same time. You guys, okay? And trust me, this is who I am instead, and this is how people are I am, who I am in real life, okay? Nothing can ever accomplish that. I always want to accomplish my goal just to become a part of you guys, okay? And definitely, this is the story about how I deal with it before, because I didn't have nobody like this. But now I do, you guys. And thank you guys for appreciating me. And God bless you guys. I'm going to have fun in the convention, okay? Take care, you guys. God bless you.